Maybe a controversial opinion, but I literally hate ivy on houses. And I've just bought this house and it's got ivy all over the front of it, so come and take it down with me. The way it has rooted itself and entangled itself is actually a joke. Look at the amount of roots on that. I just knew this was going to be hard work. So I did start off at first just trying to get it off of my hands, and then slowly realised I was getting absolutely nowhere because it was just entangled absolutely everywhere. We had to bring in reinforcements. It's only a little toolkit from IKEA, but then pliers, I knew they come in handy. At this point, I felt like I was getting somewhere, just a little bit. Literally tugging and tugging and tugging for my life, and then I went straight on my arse. I mean, it wouldn't really be me if I didn't make a tit of myself, would it? So the way this had literally rooted itself into the planters, I knew I needed a saw, but I didn't have one, so I thought I'd improvise with a hammer and chisel. I got absolutely nowhere with that, so I just gave up. I then had to bring in secondary reinforcements in the form of a boyfriend because I physically couldn't do this alone. Like, why is it so strong? Like, for what reason? The ivy had weakened the bricks on the arch, meaning that it literally slipped off with a push. Like, it has literally engulfed the bricks. There's bricks inside it. The amount of pulling, tugging and untangling this tug was absolutely a joke. And at one point, I was just getting attacked by it.
Oh, shit!
Wind get you?
Yeah.
Then we got to a point where the whole thing was hanging on by a thread. And then, boop, there's the bricks. I felt like we were getting somewhere at this point. Like, it was half off and I never actually thought we'd get this far. Then we had the bright idea that because one side of the arch had already fell down, that we'd just knock the other half down because we're not going to keep it anyway. And the relief I felt when this was off, it's actually unmatched. Now, I know the left-hand side doesn't match the right-hand side and blah, 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 but we're going to get rid of all that eventually anyway, and we're going to maybe have, like, a little gate just at the front there. Of course, had to have a little celebratory dance, and this is what it looks like now. Of course, it needs a freshen up, and it's not staying like this, but I think it looks so much better.